This is a new music video from Lil Uzi Vert, and I exposed this puppet. Basically, say it's probably been about nearly a month ago. The first video, this is basically the official music video. The last one he did was Occult Llif3. Basically, it was in cartoon. I exposed it for what it was, and then I found a video of him admitting on Instagram that he sold his soul to the devil. So I was basically the first one to warn people about this sellout, but most people never listen. And if you are a fan of this person, you need to stop listening to this sellout artist, because they are going to drag you to hell. They don't care about you. This is the reality. Most people don't care. I'm warning you about this. People don't care. They won't warn you about it because they don't care. They don't care about your soul. They couldn't care less. I mean, as you see, one of the Illuminati biggest puppets, The Weeknd. As we know, The Weeknd on that song, I'm a Star Boy. Basically, that was just mocking Christianity, and many people were like, oh, he's turning away from the elite. He's turning away from the elite guys. No. These people ain't turning against the elite. They said this with Tupac. Tupac wasn't against the elite. He was for it. He made out like, oh, I was against the elite. No, he wasn't. He was for it. I mean, he started this trend of promoting the Illuminati symbolism, but putting it upside down, saying, this is anti-Illuminati. No, it wasn't. It was all mind games. Tupac was a sellout. He most likely got shot because he couldn't keep his mouth shut. But he wasn't against the elite. None of them are. None of these sellouts are against the elite. They ain't against the elite. It's their fault. People want to feel sorry for these people. Like, oh, it's not their fault. Yes, it is. It's their fault. It's their fault the world is the way it is now. It's their fault. They had a choice. Sell your soul or not. Nobody forced them to sign that contract and sell the soul. They're the ones that got greedy and showed what they're really about, because they don't care about no one. They'll do whatever it takes. They'll even sell their own family out to get famous. I mean, Kanye West had his own mother killed so he could get famous. These people are sellouts, and they know exactly where they're going. They're going hell. They know it, and they want you to go there with them. Why do you think they're promoting the agenda onto you? Because they want you to go to hell. I don't care about you. They don't care about your soul. They don't care. All they care about is money. Because they believe when they die, like most people believe, that they're just going to be annihilated. No, it doesn't work that way. Hell is eternal. These people are going to be punished for eternal. There's no, oh, I die and then God puts me to sleep. No, it doesn't work that way. It's eternal pain. These people will be crying in pain, and it will be their own fault. See, there's a point. Don't feel sympathy for any of them. They made a choice. The only people that didn't make a choice is the monarch mind control victims. They're the real victims. These ain't. They don't care. There's a difference between willingly selling your soul and being forced to. These ain't forced to. Do they look like they're unhappy when they're speaking, bragging about life? No, they're laughing. And they also stick their finger up and say, F you. I don't care about you. I started listening to music completely about nearly 4 years ago. It's garbage. It's all music is. It's not real music. They got no talent. Well, yeah, they can sing and rap, but what did they use that for? Just talk about, oh, I've got women, I've got drugs, I've got cars. It's the same thing with every single rapper. They're no different. And most of the rappers are gay. Young Thug is gay. No doubt about it. I mean, so is Lil Uzi Vert. I mean, he dresses in women's clothing. It says it all. I mean, as you see though, the right eye shall be utterly darkened, thrown up the Illuminati pyramid with the one eye symbolism. He just has to have his 3 seconds of fame, doesn't he? He has to have his fame, doesn't he, in this? Weekend always has to have some screen time, because he sold his soul. I mean, honestly, I can't even listen to his songs, they're a joke. Because in every single song he goes, oh, I've got women, I've got money, I'm a real G, I'm a real gangster. None of these gangsters. There is gangster is Elmo. Seriously, that's how gangster they are. It's a joke. Honestly, these people honestly don't care about you, and that's the truth. I've said it time and time again. They don't care about you. They want you to go to hell. They don't care about you. And then we got right here. This may look familiar. What is it? The Knights Templars. Knights Templars cross. Like the Nazis, you'll notice with the Nazis that they have this cross. It's a Nazi cross. The Knights Templars, the Red Cross, and all that, it's the same cross. It really is. Because you'll notice with the Knights Templars that it's a Red Cross. Because they don't serve God. Many have lied and said that the Knights Templars do serve God. There's no proof of that. They didn't serve God at all. They were part of Babylon, a rebellion against God. And this could mean some satanic meaning, who knows, you never know with these people, but this symbol here is the Knights Templars, the Nazis, the SS, racism and all that, and notice the black and white, darkness becomes one with lightness, the Illuminati Freemason agenda, the darkness becomes one with lightness. But this probably means something here. I really can't read what it says because it's in a certain writing. But it probably has some satanic meaning. Won't surprise me with these people. I mean, the letter that they use, XO, if you look up the false image, the Catholic image of Jesus Christ, you'll see that that image is basically a false image of Jesus and Christ, and you'll see one of his hands are like an X, and I know that's where they got it from. That's where they got the XO from, that false picture, the Catholic image, because it's not an image of Jesus Christ, because God clearly said not to make any engraven images of him because it's disrespectful, and God deserves more respect. Well, Knights, Templars, cross, the black and white agenda, and there's just even more occult symbolism in this song. And as you see, of course, why this is in Arabic, I really don't know, but then again, we all know that Arabic, the Muslims, is the religion of hate, because it is. I mean, killing someone in the name of Allah Akbar is not a religion of peace. This is why Muslims all over the world are protected. Oh, a mosque has been burned down. Oh, it goes on the news. But when a Christian church is burned down to the ground, It's not on the news, nobody ever cares, do they? Oh, poor Muslims. Because it's the religion of the Antichrist, that's what it is. Mecca, that's not black cube that they worship in Islam, that's Satan. Because the black cube is connected to Saturn, Saturn worship, which Saturn symbolizes Satan, and it's also connected to the black sun, which is the solar eclipse. That's why they worship the solar eclipse, because they believe it's the black sun. Basically, they believe that Lucifer is the god of the black sun. And that's why you see in the image, as above, so below with the Baphomet, that Satan's pointing to a white moon and then a black moon. Simulates darkness, becomes one with lightness, same with the eclipse. Black, white, becomes one with darkness. And as well, the reason they worship the solar eclipse is because they perform rituals on them certain events, same with blood moons. It's main ritual for the Satanists and that. And that's what they do. And as I exposed before, many of his songs, he's always wearing an upside down cross. I mean, that's enough proof right there. An upside down cross represents Satanism. I mean, he's openly admitting right there that he's a Satanist, because he is. I mean, honestly, I exposed. He basically made a video, basically called Uzi Vert, and it had the lightning bolt, and then it had the Baphomet. I mean, you can just look it up somewhere on my channel, or you can just look it up on. Look up Lil Uzi Vert universe, and you'll see that he basically promotes the Baphomet and that, and promotes Satanism, so he's not hiding it. But of all languages that he chooses, though he chooses Arabic, we all know why. Because Islam is the religion of the Antichrist. Their so-called Allah is Satan, and there's a fact. Even admits in their own Quran that Allah is the great deceiver, and in their Quran, many Muslims will go, oh, this is not true. Well, it is. It's in the Quran. It says what they believe. If anyone doesn't believe what they believe, that they cut their head off. So it's really a religion of peace, isn't it? Not. I mean, as well, it's even proof as well, many Muslims have come out of the religion and turned to Christianity. Why would they need to turn to Christianity if Islam wasn't, if Islam was a true religion and the only religion? Why would they need to turn to Christianity? It's easy, because they're not worshipping God, they're worshipping Satan. Well, you'll notice as well, he's in a bath. This is a satanic ritual. It's known as rebirth, satanic rebirth. Rihanna's done the same. She was in a bath, naked. And Nicki Minaj has done it. Lil Wayne, Eminem, a lot more have done it. The Machine Gun Kelly. There's just so many people that's done it that's basically, you lose track. He's in a bath. This simulates a ritual, satanic rebirth, because they believe, like, basically it's a way to mock the true baptism, as we know the Christian baptism, where they dunk you in water. This is basically how they mock it. They basically copy it, but in a satanic meaning. They'll basically bathe in blood. That's what you see with Machine Gun Kelly and all that. They're in a bath of blood. It's a satanic ritual and a satanic rebirth, because they believe that when they be reborn through that satanic rebirth, that they are now as gods. It's a joke. It's a cult agenda that Satan promotes. And as you see with this image, this just looks like something straight out of the pits of hell. I mean, this is very demonic. When their eyes go bright white, that simulates demonic possession. You'll notice in movies and that, they portray zombies with white eyes. It really simulates demonic possession. White eyes, black eyes, red eyes, lizard slit eyes. That's how you know someone's... Not every single demon is the same. Some demons are weaker than others, some are more powerful than others. As we know, the demons are Satan's legion, the legion of demons. The Satan's basically minions. Well, honestly, it's straight up demonic. I mean, look how demonic it looks. It basically looks like she's killed herself or something, and she's bathing in blood. And then he's basically bathing in her blood. Satanic ritual. Or as we can see here, upside down cross, upside down cross. See the blood that he's bathing in now? He's basically bathing in that woman's blood. This is a satanic ritual. Even Kim Kardashian did it as well. She had bathed in her own blood. It's disgusting. These people are pure evil and Satanists. When they do things like this, I mean bathing in human blood or whatever blood, it's not normal. It's satanic. It is a ritual. That's why they bathe in blood. Because it's a satanic rebirth. Like a baptism, but a satanic way. Now if you look at this very closely, I guarantee you that not a lot of people notice this, because it's really hard to basically see. It flashes it that fast. Notice this. That's an eyeball. An eyeball in the sky. Illuminati, OCI. If you look at the Freemason basically lodge, you'll notice that they show an eyeball in the sky. Again, these people believe that Satan is God. That's what they believe, the Freemasons. And if you look here, it looks like he's throwing the 666 hand sign up. Most likely is. The lightning as well. What's the lightning representation of the fall of Satan? And beheld, I saw Satan fall from heaven like lightning. And that's where you got the code purple connected to the... Basically, it's connected to the whore in that of Babylon. The woman that... Basically, it says in the Bible, the woman clothed with scarlet. That's why they love the colour purple. Because it's the woman in scarlet, which is connected to the Antichrist. That's why he's wearing all purple and that, and it's all in purple. Because it's just a satanic ritual. I mean, the lightning, the all-seeing eye of the Illuminati. Satanic. And as we can see, it's clearly the all-seeing guy right here. You can clearly see it's the all-seeing eye of the Illuminati. It's clearly an eyeball. No doubt about it. You see the lizard slit in the eye. A demon, because that's basically what he's doing here. He's summoning demons. That's what the ritual was in the bath with that woman. They were basically summoning demons to possess that woman. I mean, this person, Lil Uzi Vert's most likely demonically possessed. I mean, because he's always promoting Satan and his love for Satan. These people openly open themselves up to be demonically possessed. And as you can see here, he's clearly bathing in blood. You can see here, he's clearly bathing in it in the bath. Ritual, satanic ritual, bathing in blood. You know, as we see, look how demonic it really is. It basically looks like this woman slit her wrist and commits suicide. It basically looks like she's in a grave, and obviously they've performed a satanic ritual, and now she's demonically possessed by a demon, because the body mainly has to be empty or the soul has to be taken so a demon can possess. Somebody has to willingly offer their soul and their body to be possessed. Or if they're weak enough, the demon can dispossess them anyway. And as you see, it basically looks like that woman that most likely killed herself or something has now come back from the dead or something. I mean, one eye symbolism, eyes wide open, covered in blood, satanic ritual, is what this is. And as you can see, that woman that was basically dead in the bath is now come back alive and now is demonically possessed by a demon. Her eyes are white, simulating demonic possession, because that's what it simulates. White eyes, black eyes simulate demonic possession. I mean, that's what it is. She's basically demon possessed here. A demon is now taking over and now controls her. This is what these people do. They openly accept demons into them. Lil Wayne's possessed. Beyonce's possessed. Most likely Taylor Swift now. A lot of them are demonically possessed. I mean, the demon in Lil Wayne just manifested on stage once. His eyes basically went yellow and white. He didn't put contacts on or anything. It was the demon manifesting itself. And of course, like always, we always have the Weeknd throwing the devil horns up. He throws it up over and over again to make sure people see it. This is not done by accident. Two things are up, two things are in. And as well, black and white, darkness becomes one with lightness. The Illuminati Freemason agenda. As you see with his eyes now, most likely this from the beginning was a ritual so a demon can basically possess him, because he basically wakes up in the bath and then this basically happens. I mean, there's no pupils at all. It just looks like white and grey. A demon's gone inside of him. He's now demonically possessed. This is what they do. They openly do this. They open themselves up to demons. Then demons possess them, and then after a while, the demon will fully take over. And that person that was in the body is now dead and gone. Once the demon fully takes over, that person is gone, can never come back. And that's what happens. The demon at some point will want to fully take over. I mean, that's what they do. As you see here, he basically gets his necklace and turns it upside down so it looks like a triangle, and we all know the rest. They all do it with the one eye symbolism through the Illuminati, simulates the Illuminati, the Illuminati logo with an all-seeing eye. That's why they do it. It's a reference to Lucifer and promotion of Lucifer, because that's who these people love. And this here, I really don't have a clue what this is. This here looks like a lion and a snake. I mean, what is the snake known as? And as well the lion, not the lion of the Lord, the lion. Lucifer is also known as a lion. See, as it says in the Bible, be vigilant and be sober, because your adversary the devil roareth around like a lion, seeking who he may devour. So the lion represents Satan, and the snake represents Satan as well. And you'll notice in Revelation, one of the beasts basically has a lion with some sort of snake head thing. But the snake is a representation of Satan in the Garden of Eden. And as well, it looks like it's actually strangling the lion. I mean, Satan is the snake, as we know in the Garden of Eden, the first sin that he tempted with Adam and Eve. The snake, whenever you see it in music videos, it's basically promotion of Satan. As we see upside down cross, upside down cross, upside down cross. Well, as I said, pagan love heart here, you know, it's the skull in it. Black and white as well, the upside down crosses. He's covered in blood, and then he basically starts tasting the blood. I mean, straight up demonic. As you see, starts licking the blood. I mean, that's all this is, a satanic ritual. He's now drinking and licking the blood. And then he basically starts writing on the wall in blood. I mean, this is really normal, isn't it? I mean, upside down crosses again, he's got blood all around his neck. This is a straight up demonic and a ritual, that's all this is. It's a ritual. That's all it is. And there we go, throwing the devil horns up, promoting Lucifer, and as well the one eye. I mean, this is enough proof. I mean, throwing out the devil horns like he always does, promoting Lucifer, devil horns, as you can see. And as you see, what does this grave say? Lil Uzi Vert. I mean, this is most likely simulating that Lil Uzi Vert is now dead and the demon is now taking over. I mean, Taylor Swift did the same thing. This is what happens. The demons, when they basically finish with the puppets that they use, I can't say this for a fact, but they most likely kill them off without anybody knowing, and then put a demon inside that body. And then the demon, I mean, because it would make sense why these people always say references to Lucifer and that all the time. I mean, because demons are straight out, they'll straight up promote Satan non-stop. I mean, there's proof, loads of proof. I mean, Lil Wayne on stage, demon manifested itself, the demon takes over. I mean, Lil Wayne actually thought he was the Antichrist, portrayed himself as a fallen angel. These people probably, the demons are probably taken over, and the person that was in the body is now dead. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, he's saying here, his grave, Taylor Swift did the same thing, that she came back from the dead. She said the old her is now dead, like it wasn't actually Taylor Swift. These people, most likely Lil Uzi Vert's now dead and the demon's now controlling his body. Who knows? I mean, because these people are possessed by demons. Sometime that demon's going to want to fully take over. And for it to fully take over requires for the other person's soul to be gone, and for their body to be dead. Because, as well, demons basically are looking for a dead body, an empty body, for a way to get into this world. So that's probably why they kill most. They basically make out like, because this, we never know, because the there is reincarnation, like they did with, like people have said, oh, Obama looks like, I forgot its name, basically one of the so-called false Egyptian gods. They said that it looks like him because these people reincarnate people and then demons possess them. I mean, this is the reality. The world ain't no poppy and rainbows. Spiritual warfare goes on every single day. It's just we can't see it.